Alright, here we are for round number 1. We are playing against Zynerdyne again. I decided to keep this hand. It's not amazing, but it's got some stuff. So, gonna go ahead and lead off with this Terramorphic Expanse. Gonna grab an island with it. So I believe Zynerdyne was the one on the Is It Blitz deck that beat us last time. Oh no, he's on something different. Snow-covered island. Interesting. Pretty sure I just played against Zynerdyne last league. Don't remember seeing any snow-covered lands, but who knows? I'm on pretty much the same deck. Maybe Zynerdyne was sick of losing with whatever deck he was playing and decided to play Blue-Red Delver, or Blue-Red Fairies, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's pretty much the best deck in the format. It won the Pauper Challenge this weekend, so hard to argue too much with the results. Let's grab an island. Another Is It Boilerworks. Pretty bad draw. Gonna go ahead and lead the mountain. Lead off with the mountain, just because if my opponent plays some kind of Delver or something, I'll probably want to Scrat it or Electrickery it. We got Delver. So if our opponent doesn't play anything else, I can't really kill this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and Firebolt it. And then this is going to get spell stuttered. Oh, just Counterspell? That's not a big deal at all. I think I want to use the Scred. The Electrickery is probably going to be more valuable. So let's go ahead and Scred it. Alright. We were able to play around Daze that turn and everything, so that was kind of nice. Could be in a little bit of trouble actually if our opponent just taps out for a Ninja here. This looks like a Gush though. Sure. Still, tapping up for a Ninja would allow our opponent to get in for sure one time with Ninja, unless I evoke my Muldrifter. Preordain, not scary at all. Yeah, looks like Zynerdyne gave up on whatever deck he or she was playing before and is now on this Blue-Red Fairies list, so nothing wrong with that. Let's go ahead and I think I'm just, well, I really want to play around Daze, but I don't think I can. So I'm going to go ahead and Firebolt that. And then when my opponent spell stutters, I'll Electrickery. I do get blown out by Daze here. They only play one, so hopefully he doesn't have it. Yeah. So we're probably going to lose because of that play, but the problem was I couldn't cast anything next turn if I didn't do that. Probably should have just let the Fairy Miscreant live and just played my Is It Boilerworks, but I didn't want to get hit by a Ninja, and there was nothing I could do about the Ninja. Of course, now I'm going to get hit by a Ninja here anyway. Pretty annoying. They always seem to have like exactly what they need with this deck, and it's just so hard to deal with. See if they have another counterspell. They don't play that many. They don't even play 4 anymore most of the time, so it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't have any. Alright. Gonna get our Muldrifter killed here, I'm sure. They must have a mountain already if they're playing this island. So we got 2 for 1 there, but we got another 2 for 1 back with our Muldrifter. Wonder if my opponent is on actual factual like Delver. Let's go ahead and Flame Slash this. If our opponent spell stutters, I will exclude it. Cool. Gonna leave up a red mana, I think. Alright, nice tidy little bit of value there. I think I will just play the Augur of Bolas. I could get dazed again. Swirling Sandstorm's pretty much dead, so I guess we're taking Deep Analysis. I wonder if my opponent is on, well, probably not on mono blue, right? Like, they've got these Ash Barrens and Evolving Wilds. They can't be on mono blue. They've got to be on blue-red. Right, they drew another Gush. Gush is a little tough to deal with, unfortunately. So the great thing about Augur is now, even if they have even if they find a ninja, I can just it'll get one hit in, but I can block it after that. All right, pretty obvious that they had that already. Just by the way they played so far. So let's go ahead and deep analysis here. Alright, let's go ahead and Flame Slash the Spell Stutter. I don't want him to be able to pick that up with the ninja. If he wants to pick up a Fairy Miscreant, I guess that's fine. And then I could also Flame Slash here again, but I think I'll just Preordain. Don't want that. I don't think I want the Pristine Talisman. I think I want a card advantage. Exclude his card advantage. Alright, is it Boilerworks? Gonna pick up probably the Mountain. Alright. So I'm expecting a ninja here, which is okay. And then I'll just kill it with Flame Slash probably when my opponent is tapped out. Nope, another Augur Bolas. Opponent had Ponder to set it up, so no big surprise that they hit. Man, just the like kind of annoying attack. Alright, let's just I'm gonna Firebolt this Fairy Miscreant. I'm gonna pass the turn. We are going to get hit by a ninja here, and it's going to be pretty brutal probably. But if our opponent doesn't have a ninja, then we're in decent shape. Plus they might just think I have a burn spell and a counter spell, which would be a perfectly reasonable thing to expect out of my hand right now. If they just play the ninja but they don't get to hold up any counter magic afterwards, then it's fine. Okay. Don't really care about that much. I'm hoping that they tap out for an Augur. Didn't happen. Let's grab an island. Okay. Another deep analysis is pretty good. Let's go ahead and just Flame Slash one of these for now. Gonna exclude the Spell Stutter if they have it. Looks like they don't. Alright, deep analysis. More bad cards, huh? Do I have enough to hold up Exclude and cast this Deep Analysis? Not even close, unfortunately. Well, I guess I'll pick up another land. So I'm getting a little punished, I think, for my mana base change decisions. Like, one of these would have probably been a Cycling Land or a Radiant Fountain at the very least, and I would have gained like 8 life off of a Radiant Fountain at this point. Here's the ninja that I was pretty sure they had, but they hadn't played one yet, so let's see if they tap low to play that Augur, and then I just exclude it. They're not going to. So unfortunately our hand is really bad. It's just all lands basically. Hopefully this is a Spell Stutter. If it's a straight up counter spell, we're in big trouble. Alright. Hopefully they don't have their one of Dispel. Hey, I have my one of Dispel now. Gonna play around Daze, I guess, from now on. So just play this island. See what my opponent's got here. I assume they're going to play their Augur again. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. They got a lot of value out of this. They've hit every one, except for this one, which they just missed. Alright. Firebolt. Not really how I want to kill an Augur Bola, so let's go ahead and just Deep Analysis. Okay. Play an island. Gonna cast this Muldrifter. So, could get a little owned here by another spell stutter, but I think it's worth trying. Okay, it worked. I don't think they have a spell stutter, but I also kind of want to play around. Daze still, so I'm not going to cast that Brainstorm right away. I'm assuming they have at least one burn spell in their hand, and then I don't know what else they have. Yep, there's the burn spell. Probably a ninja. Wouldn't be too surprising, they've only found one so far, so... And you should generally assume this deck always has, like, the best card possible. That's kind of what you should assume for every deck. So I'm dead to 2 lightning bolts. Yep, Augur. You got a Dispel? Sure, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they get another great card? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try to, like, make sure I can resolve these things. Okay. Firebolt that. Pieces of the puzzle. A Brainstorm and a pieces of the puzzle. Okay. Let's go ahead and Brainstorm. I assume they're going to use their Dispel. They're not. Well, our hand is heinous. Choose so many lands. Yeah, I think I might need the other stuff I had. Gotten a lot of 2-for-1s off my opponent, but they've gotten a number of them off of me. And they keep drawing these ninjas, man, every turn. They always have the ninja. Yeah, it looks like we're going to lose this game, unfortunately. Unless I have to draw a Pristine Talisman really soon. Probably this turn. They've gotten like a 10-for-1 off of this Augur Bolas that I've never been able to kill. Hopefully they miss a second time. That's pretty much a miss. So I know they have a Daze and a Dispel, and they probably still have an island in hand from like a Gush. Don't really remember. Okay, well let's cast pieces of the puzzle. See what we get. Those are not very good. I guess I'll take Counterspell and Exclude. Brainstorm, they're gonna counter. No, they're not. Interesting. I think I kinda... The problem with Deep Analysis is then I die to just the Augur. Alright, let's go ahead and fetch this out. Going to 1. Cool. Actually died a Daze here now that I did that, if they have a counterspell. I don't know why I fetched there. Did I Brainstorm? I thought I Brainstormed. No, I cast Piece of the Puzzle before. Yeah, I messed this up. I'm sorry, guys. I threw away this game. I think I was going to lose anyway, but... Yeah, like I'm about to lose to Spellstar Sprite, probably. Nope, maybe not. Interesting. Well, I'm just dead to a Bolt, so... I should have had one more mana available here. Could have cast one of my counterspells. Yep, they always have what they need in this deck. So, messed up that game, lost it. Fair's fair. When you mess up, you deserve to lose. So the red spells all suck, so I don't really care that much about Hydroblast. I want the Dispel and the Pyroblasts. Let's see. Don't really want Swirling Sandstorm. It's not very good against them, but I'm going to keep some of them in. I might have lost because I got rid of that Pristine Talisman really early in the game. Like if I would have kept that, I would have probably gained like 20 life off of it. It was a long game. What else do I want to get rid of? Probably still want to get rid of a Pristine Talisman. And all of our other cards are pretty good. I might not need this many burn spells, but let's cut a Flame Slash. I don't really know. This matchup seems pretty good. They just like barely got us there at the end. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think I should cut. I'm going to cut one more Swirling Sandstorm. Kind of want to cut them all. Yep, cutting them all. Alright. Done with those. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would. Sure, I can keep this. It's not great, but we won't get run over at least. I think I lost that game the turn I played into Daze. I didn't need to. I feel like I always misplay against this deck. I don't usually respect Daze because they only play one, but Xynardyne looks like he's playing two. Alright, gonna go grab an island. Need to draw more lands here. Yeah, I'll play that. See if my opponent respects my Pyroblast or if it just runs his Augur into it. If I were my opponent, I would probably just run it into the Pyroblast, even if I thought my opponent had one. Fortunately, I don't have it, and of course, that was the best possible card for them to draw. Bolt, not great, so I don't care too much about that. Gonna kill that with a bolt. Didn't get dazed. Grab an island here and play another island. I'll probably evoke one of these Muldrifters unless I draw another land. Alright, I'm going to play that instead. Let's go ahead and play around Daze. I'm going to leave up red. It's more likely I'd get like a Pyroblast or a Bolt or something. Or we'll bottom all cards that are great. See, it's unfair that we miss with this deck and they seem to hit almost every time in their deck. Like, my deck has way more spells than theirs by percentage. Like nearly twice as many. Yeah, and they hit the best card in their deck, which is the Pyroblast. Well, now it's my turn to have another shot at it. Of course I miss again. I can probably concede now, actually, now that I missed twice. There's essentially no way that I can possibly come back in this game. I wouldn't think. Like, if I would need to draw an Is It Boilerworks like this turn, but I think we're going to get outvalued. Almost for sure. Can't even like evoke these Muldrifters. Yep, Fairy Miscreant. Fortunately, we can't kill that. Sure, this is as good a time as any to run a Muldrifter into a Pyroblast? No? Alright. No land again, so I guess we're done for the turn. Pass it back. So we're going to get ninja'd here. Hopefully they don't have another Fairy Miscreant first to draw a card. Just a Delver. Okay. So, can't really do anything. Can't resolve any spells this turn. Kind of no matter what I do. Gotta put those both to the bottom. Since I don't have any instants, I'm kind of stuck. I think I will try to kill the Delver here with a Firebolt. And then when they spell stutter it, I'll just firebolt the Delver again. Pretty annoying when you know exactly what your opponent has and you can't do anything about it because your draw is so bad. Alright, so we got 2 for 1 again. So we've gotten 2 for 1 3 times this game so far. And I believe we are about to get 2 for 1 again this turn with a ninja. Alright, I assume we're taking 3. No, just 2, huh? Well, alright. Just gonna flashback this Firebolt. My opponent can go ahead and spell stutter it if they want. I'm sure they have one. Since they didn't have a ninja, they've got to have another spell stutter. Yeah. But I don't really have any way to play around a spell stutter in the foreseeable future. So just go ahead and try to resolve something. Here's the ninja. Sure. Surprised they didn't play it last turn. They must have just drawn it, I guess. I don't know. So they must have a counterspell here, but I'm going to try to resolve a Muldrifter anyways. They obviously have a counterspell, otherwise they wouldn't have tapped their red mana. They would have left up Pyroblast. What could I have done there differently? I couldn't do anything, right? I could have Flame Slashed a Spell Stutter and countered their Spell Stutter. They're gonna bolt. Yeah, they're just gonna do the one. Alright, let's check out that other ninja that they've got. No other ninjas. Just the one. Just the one ninja. They tapped the one Pyroblast again, so I guess I'll probably try to resolve this Muldrifter if I can. It's kind of the downside of playing these like Flame Slashes and stuff. All the other decks have made it so your removal has to be really bad against these Delver decks, which is really unfortunate because this deck is better than those, but like you can't just play all these instant speed removal spells that don't kill 2/2s and they don't kill 4/4s. Like you just can't play a bunch of Electrickeries and stuff. You can't just play a bunch of, there's a lot of stuff you can't play. So I expect our opponent to have another counterspell or at least a Daze. So let's go ahead and I will Flame Slash the ninja. And then I will counter their Spell Stutter. Yep. Alright. I did it. Let's see if I get double dazed here with this Brainstorm. Did not. So let's go ahead and I'll put this counterspell on top and then pieces of the puzzle on top of that. And I'm going to Flame Slash the Spell Stutter, I guess. It's possible I should have Flame Slashed this Fairy. So unfortunately, none of this is going to matter. We're not going to resolve any spells that matter. But I am going to keep trying for you guys. But I gave up the turn that we missed on our second Augur. I gave up fighting. Problem is they still have this Pyroblast. Unless they just spew it off here on my Augur, we're done for. You guys are also learning why I hate playing Augur in basically any deck ever. I just don't like playing it. Yeah, okay. Well, I won't concede yet. They have 2 hard counters for all my spells. Yep, I take it. So I'm just gonna flashback this Firebolt, I guess, this turn. See if I get Spell Stuttered again. Okay, I got rid of the counterspell. All my spells are blue. This Pyroblast is looming. It's too good. Delver, not a big deal. We're dead to the other stuff, not the Delver. So I think we're dead this turn, right? Well, I'll go ahead and play this pieces of the puzzle. My opponent will probably let it resolve. It just doesn't really matter. So I could grab a Dispel so I can actually kill stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll take a Scred and a Dispel. Maybe I need to take double Scred. Scred and a Dispel is the only way I can actually kill anything this turn. Just so to stop my opponent's upkeep. Let's see what my opponent flips their Delver to. Cycling Ash Barrens right now. But the value, the Delver. Another Pyroblast, huh? Well, doesn't really matter if they draw that. No matter what, as long as they have anything, I can't get around it. Because I still get to Pyroblast here, get my Dispel. And they have another Pyroblast, of course. Probably going to Pyroblast my Augur here, and then I go to, what, 1? It's a little, looks like they have a Gush. It was a little greedy of my opponent, I think, to cycle this Ash Barrens, but it's not really that important. They won this game 8 turns ago, so it's not like it really matters. Okay, well, I cast my Muldrifter. I get Pyroblasted, I Dispel. Even if it resolves, I still lose. Probably gonna get dazed here. Can I concede yet? Finally. Finally I can concede. Awesome. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty good matchup. Like, they barely won both those games. Like, I got ridiculously flooded in the first game. I think I drew, what, like 14 lands or 15 lands or something, and they drew like 5. So they drew like 9 more spells than me. Then the second game, we missed on 2 Augurs, and it was game over. And that was that. That was all it took for it to be done for. And that's just the way it works against this deck. You can't stumble like that. Like, if they hit on both their Augurs and we miss on both our Augurs, we're going to lose. Probably every time. So that was a little unfortunate. Got run over this game, but let's keep going for round number 2.